What's on your mind, child?
Well, I've been thinking.
Hold up.
You are now stepping into Chacha's thoughts.
Who? Okay, so I don't no, it didn't. But I did it. What's up, y'all? This is Chacha's thoughts. It is Friday, August 8th. How you feeling?
August 9th.
It's definitely August 9th. I just asked what today's date was.
She's having a rough day today, y'all. She did a lot today. You know, she came in late, and now she done got the dates wrong.
Oh my gosh, I don't understand.
What made you
why
say
you're
the date,
me.
though? Like,
I
But I need you to get it together.
I don't know.
Get it together.
My gosh. Dang. Stop talking to me.
This is like just like the tea.
Anyways, first thought. Would you date a transgender?
Why did someone ask me that last week? F to M or M to F? It'll be a
I have to be F to
F to
M.
M, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been approached. I just didn't know how to take it though. Like it was, I don't know.
Why not? Like, what?
Well, I'm gonna get graphic. I want to get graphic for this show. That person was really feminine.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the reason why for me. But I don't know. Like, if the vibe was really right, I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Just put a question mark by me. I don't know either. Being honest, like being straight, I really don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
But what don't you know? Like, if a girl, like, if you were talking to a girl for a minute and then, like, you liked her, but then she told you that she used to be a guy.
See, now, if we already established the situation, I'm already attracted, like, it's cool, then maybe, like, that's different. But because, I mean, you know how I only like so many flamboyant guys anyway, so it depends on, like,
but if they're not flamboyant.
And this is like, I mean, then probably, I would go with the vibe, probably. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it.
And I think it's the vibe thing. Like if you're with your example, possibly yes. I don't know. I thought.
Would you at any point feel betrayed because you didn't know? Like they didn't tell you?
I wouldn't feel betrayed. I just.
Well, not betrayed. That's kind of harsh, but.
I don't feel betrayed.
It wouldn't.
If I go out with somebody and we have a really good time and we just hit off, then we just hit off. Like I'm not gonna say I wouldn't and then I would. So if we hit off, we hit off.
Some people feel like that's something that should be disclosed.
I think the third date that should be disclosed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think it's like you have to. I think it's a comfort, not even a comfort level thing. It's like you just want the person to be honest with you as much as possible. So I think at that third date, you guys have been dealing with each other for probably a little bit now. So you want that honesty. You want to be open. Because that's where you're gonna know if you're gonna.
Yeah, because if we got to the third date, that means I like you.
Yeah, like.
But I feel like that's something that like affects whether you make it to the third date or not. Like I feel like if you get 3 dates in and then they're like, oh, so I just want to be honest with you and let you know that.
Yeah,
I
but
used
like.
to be, like
I have asthma. I'm not gonna be like, oh, hey,
but it's asthma.
I'm just
you
saying.
have a whole nother.
But I'm just saying, like, it's certain things you just.
Listen, I'm allergic to peanuts. You gotta know if I need my EpiPen or not. That's
like the first date for me is just getting like the vibe.
But you disclose that on the first, first date, exactly. And so, that's just peanuts. We're talking about nuts, like.
Well, that's not.
Oh, I really have to go there.
Like I'm just
you have to go there.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying. You're out here disclosing peanuts, but you don't think that it's important for on the first date they disclose.
For me, the first date is just building the vibe. That's just seeing if I like you enough to sit here. That's for me the first date.
That's because I might not get tolerate you for so long. So you might get you might not even get to the meal with me sometimes if I don't like you.
I've left dates because I just wasn't feeling it.
Well, I've said
I just feel like in certain situations, some people will feel quote unquote deceived if you make it all the way. That's like kind of to me personally, it's kind of sort of like making it to the third date and then telling somebody you got 3 kids.
Yeah, but like the third date is what, like in a week span, something like that? Like, it's not like it's 3 months and it's just.
Oh, you getting 3 dates in 1 week? Okay.
I mean, a week or 2. How long is your 3 dates?
Listen, I don't even like other
See, to see. There we go. I think.
Yeah, a month of 3 dates.
Yeah, but you're also like, I'm not just talking to you. Like, I'm just talking. So it's not like, again, if you get 3 dates out of me, that's.
I mean, and that's true, but I don't know. Personally, I feel like that's something that should be.
You think they should just sit down and be like, hey, I'm.
No, I feel like not necessarily. Hey, I am. But before we go any further, I want you to know that
What's
this
further
is
to the next date or like?
Yeah, because we don't. Why are we getting 3 dates in? Because if we get 3 dates in and then I disclose the fact that I used to be a transgender, or I mean, I am a transgender. And then you have a problem with that. We just wasted 3 dates.
If I'm 3 dates in with you, I'm not gonna care, honestly. Because if I really like you, then I'm not. That's not gonna be a deal breaker for me.
First, well, and that's what I'm saying. Like, some people kind of need that to be disclosed because that can be a deal breaker.
The only thing I need to know is if you have any stuff. STDs. That's what I need to know.
I think
I
that's
agree.
something that everybody needs to know,
Yes.
transgender or not.
Yeah, that's my big red flag. That. Not saying I wouldn't date you if you have, but I just need to know, so I'm not going in there blind.
True. I don't know. I feel like that's something that kind of needs to be disclosed. I would date somebody who was transgender. I think that would be very interesting. Like, I'd love the story.
Okay. Story?
What? There has to be a story there, no? You changed your entire gender.
But like,
Are you saying the story of
for them,
their
like, how do you
story
get
or
this? Like,
your
I'm so
story
lost.
together?
Their story, like
Okay.
what caused them, you know.
I don't know where you're going with this.
What do you mean you don't
You
know?
just said you
where-
love the story, so like
I
the
would
story
love
with
to,
you
like,
involved.
No. I would love to hear their story and why they went through with it and like how they knew that they wanted to do it and how that journey was for them.
You
Like,
could become friends with somebody.
Yeah.
I have a transgender friend. I'm just saying, like, I would be interested. Like, I date a transgender person and I genuinely
Just to hear the
be
story?
No, not just to hear the
That's
story.
what
No, I'm saying I date them and I'd be interested in their story. Like, I'm not turned off by it.
But I think you're gonna be interested in their story regardless.
I am, but I'm saying like that. Like, I date them and I genuinely be interested in why they wanted to have the change. Like, cause some people don't care.
Yeah.
They just know you are what you are now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Live your life.
I'm not doing this with you, Aaron.
even first of all, you the one
I'm
that's confusing over
not
there.
doing this with you.
Okay, we just having a conversation.
Second thought. How do you feel about being stood up?
That's awful. That's just
Um,
disrespectful.
Yeah, I don't like that. I personally think it's disrespectful. One, and that's for me. That's the grounds to like,
Cut you off?
yeah, automatically.
Cut you off, and like TP your house because that's disrespectful. Like, my time is very important.
Yeah, like one thing I hate personally is having my time wasted.
Yes.
Yes.
So if you waste my time, and I'm like that, like even regular dates, I feel like even the person they don't stand you up, I'm a big person on time. So like if I say yo, let's be ready at like this time, like if I like I went on a date once and literally we had made a reservation at a spot and then all of a sudden like shorty was late. Like late. I'm not talking about like
An hour?
Yeah, it was pushing an hour. Like and the reservations was like 6:30. We didn't get there till almost 8 o'clock. I was like, yo, to be honest, I can't do this. Like, if you're not even considerate of my time. Like, in one I was driving, and then what made it where she got drunk at the no, like on the
She had an attitude. You said that.
no, she had no right to have an attitude. Like,
Some people get attitude.
I don't care if you had an attitude or not. You gonna hear what I gotta say and then take it and leave.
So if somebody stands you up one time, like, it's clipped. Never
Clipped.
talk
Clipped.
again.
It's a wrap.
I'm unloading.
Unless something really crazy happens.
Nope, I'm unloading the AK-47. It's clear.
Because if it's like a death or like somebody like you got, like, then that's different.
Oh yeah, but that's where it falls in communication. People don't know how to communicate these days either.
And that is
So-
where my problem is, because I don't necessarily mind you technically wasting my time if you communicate it. Like, for me as the female, I just need guys to understand that there is a lot that goes into me getting ready. And for me to get ready and then for you to not let me know you're not coming or we're not going or whatever the case, now I'm just sitting here all cute for nothing. I mean, it's always a reason to be cute, but
I don't know. That's just a non-negotiable for me. I don't like
But I
people.
really have messed it up a lot though. I only messed it up one time, and that was really messed up with that. Like, I don't talk to him anymore, but he really like he honestly has something like it was a bad communication thing. But
I think that's where it's just communication for me. Like, if something pops up that's major, like, yo, just communicate. Be like, yo, I'm not gonna be able to make it, but don't wait until like we supposed to go on a date and then you be like, yo, I can't come.
or I just never hear from you at all.
see,
Until the
I don't.
next day.
But I'll like get there and like see you and be like, oh,
That's even worse.
but like.
Yo,
But
that is
just
messed up, dog.
because
Like,
it's
come
like
on.
this is not what I thought I was going into because you lied a little bit.
You lied.
So that's not fair to me because you lied.
Okay,
I
what did
didn't-
the person lie about?
Their
that made-
pictures. That's a lie. So this is not.
So you go, okay, right. So let's make sure I'm getting this correct. Let me move my stuff off the way here. So you get to the spot.
Right.
You see the person. You say in your head, you say, "Oh hell no, this is not the person I
So in my
thought."
mind, I say that, but I say, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I left myself in the car. Gonna go, and that's.
And then you never come back.
Yeah. That was like.
You've walked out on somebody.
Oh, so you
Twice.
you introduced yourself to somebody and then walked out.
Yeah.
Oh, nah, you the lowest.
What
of the
was
low.
to say? What was to just like look at you and just be like, I feel like you
No.
should not lie. Like,
Yes, you should be like, so honestly, you fibbed, and I'm
You
fibbing.
Like, first of all, you
I
sound
was like
12.
19.
Like, give them one. Grow up.
I was like 19. This happened twice during my, and I was just like, ooh, no.
But why not? So my question now, like, why not just be honest and be like, yo, like,
Well, now it's different, but before
Yeah.
back then it was just like I'm not doing.
yeah, that's
this.
just a non-negotiable. Don't stay me up.
I don't know.
I mean, I said hello.
That made me
That
even
made it
worse.
worse.
You just be like, yo, I had to run. I had to leave.
And
Like,
the
then
other
just-
first time I said, the second time I was like, I have to go. I have a family thing. So technically we both left. So it
Okay.
wasn't like
But saying you left something in your car.
The
is
first
in,
time
like,
that was
OD. It's OD.
but the second guy we both left at the same time, so it wasn't really that bad.
Uh-huh.
I just wasted your time. Well, we both wasted our time because you.
I don't know. I would never stand anybody up. Even in moments like that, I feel like I would kind of sort of go through with the date. And then just never talk to them again afterwards.
That's just like
I've had
do
that.
something else.
I've been in a situation where I've gone on dates with people and they just don't look like what they present to themselves as on, you know.
No,
That's
that
not.
I've
That's
never
just
had.
me. Like why do this to me right now? Like I don't.
It is mean, and that's why I would have said something.
Yeah, like,
Like, what is this?
because I
What's
think
going
once
on?
you sit down and have the date, you gonna know that the vibe is not right. Like, you know, the vibe
I
is
mean,
gonna
the
be
vibe
thrown
was
off.
already wrong when I walked in, and you weren't who I thought I was gonna go with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The vibe is real, so you already know we're probably not gonna have another date.
Exactly. So I would have been like, listen, honestly, you weren't what I was expecting because that's not what your pictures showed. So I'm gonna end this early. We're gonna wait. Okay.
Okay, so I have a question. I'm actually have a question, right? So have you ever been on a date with somebody and they look better? Like their pictures, they look good in their pictures, but they look better in person.
Some guy told me that. I was like, I'm leaving. Like that, no.
Huh?
That was no.
That was a compliment.
It
was
was.
a
I didn't like the way he said it. Like it was very.
Oh, the delivery wasn't
But
there.
really, it was like wow. Like wow. I wasn't. It was like oh, got you, copy.
Oh, when they say I wasn't expecting, like
Yeah.
that's where you.
Okay, that's rude. But I'm talking about like the
Tell
person
me
says,
he wasn't
not like,
expecting.
yo, like, you know how you see somebody and be like, yo, like, you look better than your pictures. Like, dang, I got a dime right now. Like, stop.
I'll take it.
A nickel, baby. No.
A nickel is OD. A nickel and 4 pennies. That's a little better.
Oh man. Yeah. No. No. I don't feel like I've been on a date and somebody has been.
I mean, not recently. Like everybody recently has been up because it's kind
Yeah,
of
they
really
just-
hard now to kind of.
Yeah, like
Catfish
FaceTime
now.
is.
Yeah.
I don't like FaceTime though. People think I'm
Yeah,
catfish when I
I
don't do FaceTime. I don't like it. Like it's just. I just want like I don't
Is
like.
that
The-
okay?
yeah.
So now that another, I'm sorry, I'm cutting into your corner right now.
Right, like this
But,
is Chacha's
like-
thoughts. Everybody thinking, oh,
Like,